We could talk about this two-part, four-part thing, which is about $100 worth of comic books that I'm going to have to buy to get the whole thing. Or this, actually rather funny, book with the variant cover. Or this, rather fetching and alluring indie press title. Or this, giant gob of pink. Look at all that pink! This is Adam Warren's and Carla Diaz's Empowered Soldier of Love TPB. I could have swore I bought one issue of this when it came out on the shelves last year, I think. But I didn't have a lot of money to buy comics at the time, and I didn't know that the place I buy this from does mail order, so I didn't pick up the rest of them. Instead, I got dinged $23.40 for something that's $18 US, because I live in a world where a dollar equals 77 cents. To get this. Now, before, we haven't lost you too much. I have been a fan of Adam Warren's Empowered for about, yay long. I'm actually missing I put number 10 away during a 10-second tidy a week ago. And for the life of me, I can't goddamn find it. It's pissing me off, because the last thing I want to do is have to buy another one. Not terribly cheap. If you are not versed in the Empverse, it's hard to explain. It really is. So, Emily Powers is a member of the Super Homies, and I now realize how I'm going to sound every time I try to explain non-comic books to someone who doesn't read them. Anyway, she lives in a world where superheroes and supervillains are fairly common. She took a class on superheroes. She's got a suit that, as you can see, doesn't hold it together very well. She acquired it in a way I'm not going to tell you, because I'm hoping you'll go read Empowered and find it on your own. I don't want to say it's a strong female, it's a believable female lead. It's very funny. If you want non-DC, non-Marvel superhero titles that don't insult their readers with a bunch of pointless postmodern nonsense, Empowered is one you can go read. You can actually go read most of it. He's got the first 4 volumes serialized in sort of a webcomic form at empoweredcomic.com. I'll put a link in the low bar there. This one is a collaboration with Adam Warren and Carla Diaz. Carla is from Chile, according to the end notes back here somewhere. And she did all the artwork, pencils, inking, colors. And the story in this one is just silly enough that it all works. Normally Adam Warren's got a slightly more manga style. Find a decent picture here. Nope, not that one. There's a bit of a running gag. Anyway, it's got much more of a sort of manga style. If you were reading Gen 13 long before it ever went the way of the dodo, then you would have seen it. You may have also working for Dark Horse back when he did. Come on, where are you? Bubblegum Crisis. He did these. When was this one from? It's still $20. God damn. For a long ago Dark Horse print. Blah blah blah. Words. 1995. So I can safely say that I've been a fan of Adam Warren for a very long time. Dude's art style has evolved. So, the gimmick behind this one, and there's always a gimmick in an Empowered story, there's always a gimmick, is that in Emp's world of superheroes and supervillains, someone has been causing random superheroes and villains to hook up that normally wouldn't. And it's causing all kinds of disastrous nonsense, including not being at their posts to do things. The antagonist is the Soldier of Love, the titular Soldier of Love, whose mother tongue looks like, I'm going to assume it's Spanish. No habla español. The main reason I have been able to figure out most of what she says in here. So, she speaks in Spanish. The only reason I can kind of figure out most of what she says is après 11 ans en français de l'école, and having barely passed beginner's Latin in college, I can roughly decipher what she's saying. Those of you who have actually taken Spanish classes will probably get a much better read of this than I will. The art is absolutely phenomenal. Digital coloring, great. It works awesome for the style. And don't let the goofy, all the pink stuff. There's a reason behind that, which I'm not going to tell you because I want you to go buy this book, because I think Empowered is a series that a lot more people ought to read, because it's funny and the characters are great, and Adam Warren's a really neat guy on social media, unlike some of the other places. It also comes with they kind of fill it up with the Pew Pew one shot, which I've actually got back there, but no big deal. To give you if you were the one that picked this up, at least you'd have some idea of what Empowered actually looks like. And there's a little afterword here. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. All of Empowered is fun. If you're trying to get away from the no escapism and the incessant personal politics going on in other books right now, Empowered is something you ought to read. Especially this one. I had a lot of fun with it, even with what I paid for it. And maybe I'll review something else later on tonight, after I get around to having my Friday starting. Talk to you later.